Rachel, and these are two of my dogs. My other one's walking around over here. This is Crunk, this is May, and Belle's hanging out. She'll probably pop in and out here. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm starting this YouTube channel to kind of chronicle the things that my family and I are doing at this new property that we've just moved into. We literally have been here a week to the day. I guess Kronk's leaving. See ya. There he goes. But we have moved onto this property that is literally a lifelong dream of mine, to live in a place like this. And it's not an established farm, but we have plans to basically turn it into a farm. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I really don't. So I just wanted to kind of document the process and show you what someone who doesn't know what the hell they're doing does. So if this helps anybody else who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. So it's my husband and I live here with my two kids. Right now they are almost 3 years old and almost 1 year old. They're both about to have birthdays. And so they will be growing up at this place. And what's really neat about this property is a lot of the features that we wanted anyway were already here. So the house is beautiful, but the land too, just everything about it. And this channel is going to focus on the land. Everything has just been so thought out here. And there's pecan trees and blueberry bushes and grapevines already established here. And so anyway, what I want to do in this first video, May, you coming to CoStar? What I want to do in this first video is just kind of give you a tour of the property and talk about some of the plans that we have. I'm sure some of those plans may change, and I'm sure some of them won't. And just want to show you what a newbie beginner does. We're going to learn a lot through trial and error, I have no doubt. And so I just want to share that with anybody that it helps, or anybody who's interested. I know I've got family and friends who may want to follow this, but also for anybody else out there who may be taking on similar projects. And one of the problems I have is I try to take on a lot of projects. I get a little excited. Oh, here comes Belle. That's my other dog, Belle. But I just get really excited about lots and lots of different things. So we're just going to see where this all goes. And I'm going to give you guys a tour here right now. So we'll just start right here with walking down the steps that I was just sitting on. So we're out on 14.5 acres is the total property that we're on now. You can see the hay bales here. There is apparently a local farmer who has been, through the years, there's only ever been one other family in this house, and he and the family had this agreement that he has been fertilizing all of the fields here, and then he cuts them for hay for himself. So he did that recently before we moved in, and so I guess he'll be picking those up. I gotta call him. I haven't gotten it that far yet. I haven't made it that far yet. Now, unfortunately, right now, you can't see the view because of the weather. I have not gotten a single day yet this week where I've been able to do this kind of walkthrough and show you the view, because it's been raining just about every day since we got here. We moved everything in the pouring rain, and then a lot of days have been like this. We've had a couple nice sunny days, but I was too busy to get out here, so I'll check back in with another video that shows you what we have going on off in the distance, because it's just beautiful. So the mountains run all along around here. We've got a great view of that. So we'll just walk around here. So we are planning on putting in a fence basically along the entire property. So that would go down the driveway here, along the road here, and eventually we want to fence in the entire acreage. We're probably going to start by dividing it in half just for the sake of cost, because that will be quite a costly endeavor to have that put in. We are not putting that in. We're going to have that professionally done. And I'll just entertain you with my dogs being idiots here and my other dog pooping. Sorry about that. So there's the house. We've got some maple trees here. I haven't decided what that is. I don't know. I mean, I say I haven't decided as if I know. If anybody's watching this and sees something obvious that I don't know about, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what I'm missing. But the property goes down to the corner there and then follows the tree line, and pretty much for the rest of the walk around follows the tree line. So we've got plans to put in a barn. I have 2 horses right now, and they're going to be moving to the property. We've got 12 chickens that are already here, the 3 dogs. Probably get some outside barn cats, but we want to include we're not sure yet, you know, goats, sheep, rabbits. And what we're looking to do is just have a mix of different animals here. Some of them we do plan to raise our own meat at some point. Some of them we'd like to use for milk. Obviously, we've got the chickens for eggs, and we want to do meat birds one day as well. And we're just going to be kind of figuring out that process. The horses are pets. I've got one retired guy, Candyman, and then a younger girl, and hoping to add another retired girl. Maybe we'll get a donkey. Maybe we'll get an alpaca. Haven't figured all that out yet. There's lots of opportunities, and what we really just loved about this property is it's just this huge blank slate. We can design what we want. There's, you know, the permanent fencing isn't there. We can design barns and fencing as we like it. So we're just really excited to build it and grow it. These are pecan trees, I've been told, which is really awesome. I don't even like pecans, honestly. I don't, but I think it's awesome. And hopefully we can get some pecans off those for people who do like pecans. Let's see. So then the property goes along back here. Again, just following the tree line. And then down there, can I zoom in while I'm, yeah. Down there, that's a mobile home that's also part of the property, and it remains to be seen what we're going to do with it. It's in great shape, but we'd also maybe like to have a barn there, so we may sell that and put a barn there. The idea is to have our perimeter fencing come up to about here. This is roughly the halfway point, so having the fence go from the tree line down there on up to here. This area, you can see, hopefully you can see in the video the difference, the short grass and the long grass. Pretty much right along here is where our fencing will go, and then we'd have a fence down that way that divides it. So we have two large pastures, and then we're going to subdivide those pastures using electrical fencing that we can easily change around so that we can do some pasture rotation with our animals and rotate what pastures they're on and just maximize the use of the grass here. And then this yard area that goes up to the house is going to be for us. Animals aren't going to be on it, except for you knuckleheads. Maybe put a swing set or something out here for the kids and just have this backyard area for us. We love this patio. Kind of hard to see because I'm short, but love the patio there. Got to play with all this landscaping. Honestly, when I saw it in pictures, it's not generally my taste. Just because I usually don't like a lot of landscaping. I'm pretty low maintenance, and I like the property to be most of the landscape. But man, when I got here, this landscaping is just beautiful. And gardenias, I'm just learning about them. I don't know where they've been all my life, but they smell amazing. All these lilies back here. There's a couple that have bloomed. There's a ton that are about to, it looks like. A couple that have bloomed, and they're gorgeous. But here's the problem I'm having right now, is these damn chickens. So what's happening? Don't eat them right in front of me, turd. Jeez. Go. What's happened with the chickens is I'm not prepared for them because our closing date got pushed back, and I won't get into that, but problems with the bank, and our closing date got pushed back by 3 full weeks. The plan was for me to get down here first and have a chicken coop ready to go and, get prepared for them. And then when my husband had a week off, we were going to gather the chickens and bring them down. But then we got in here 3 weeks late and didn't have time to get anything done. We pretty much, I'm not even kidding you when I say we loaded them up in that horse trailer. This is our temporary coop. We loaded them up in the horse trailer, drove overnight, got here in the morning. We came down from Indiana, got here in the morning and parked the trailer, went to close on the house, and came back and let them out. So I have a coop that's currently being built, but it's not ready yet. So anyway, they don't have a coop, but they've got one coming. And so we've just got my horse trailer that we've converted, put a little roost in there for it. They love it. But the other issue we're having is the perimeter fencing that we want to put up will be built in a way that the chickens will also be contained and on that side of the property. But for now, there's no way to contain them. And they're trampling the lilies, and I want to beat their little feathery butts. But, what do they do? They're chickens. Like, they love it. They love the mulch. And I'm having to try and sweep it up every day, and I'll stop ranting. But that's one of the things I'm going to be problem solving later today and trying to fence off that area temporarily. So I'll check back in with that. but just to keep walking around, show you some of the other features. We have his and her garages. So that's Richard's garage, and he'll have his workout set up in there, and who knows what else. I'll go ahead and show you this because I have a feeling this will be featured in future videos. This is my shop. I say shop as if I know what I'm doing. We've got all our crap still just scattered everywhere because we've just dumped everything, and now we're trying to actually get it moved in. But this shop is pretty bitchin'. It's just awesome. So we've got this countertop here built, shelves. Look at all the pegboard that I don't have to buy and put up myself. Amazing. It comes with a big old vise. I've never used a vise. I don't even know what I'd use one for, but I got a vise. There's a lot of things that I want to be teaching myself or learning from other people. Lots of things I want to be learning how to do. Got storage up there. And to top it off, it's got a bathroom, so I can totally hide out in here for days at a time. But I just have so many things that I want to do in here. We'll park farm equipment in here, but also fill it up with tools. My grandma legitimately got giddy when she asked if we could go tool shopping together, and so I'm going to have her teach me her ways because my grandma's kind of a badass, and I have not learned enough from her, so maybe she and I can take on some projects in here. I've got about 30 different projects already that I want to get going in here. I don't know how to do any of them, but I want to. So thanks to the age of YouTube, it's getting easier and easier to learn how to do stuff yourself. So anyway, come on, Belle, let's go. Come on. Gotta close the door. Continue our tour here. The chickens just kind of follow us around because, you know, we frequently have snacks. We've got this carport that I might keep using as a carport, or I might convert it to something else. I don't know. These dog runs down here that have several different options that go through my head on what I want to do with them. I don't know. We'll see. There's the mobile home there. Lots of options in that area too. This was a vegetable garden at one point. You can see my daughter and I have just started kind of getting this going again. I don't have much to put in it because, again, getting a late start on everything. But while I was camped out at my parents' house for 8 weeks between houses, I got stuff started, and they are very much ready to get out of those party cups. So we're working on getting a little garden area tilled up, and got to try and fence it off from these chickens. There's fig trees here. Massive. Massive. Blueberry bush. This made me so excited. I didn't realize it was a blueberry bush the first couple times I was out here. And then when we moved here and it had berries on it, I got really excited. So I got a blueberry bush here and here. Grapevines. Let's see if we can find some baby grapes to show. Look at these. Aren't they cute? I think they're grapes. I've been told they might be grapes. They might be muscadines. I keep getting various opinions on that, and I don't know. You'll find that's the theme. We're talking about possibly putting some kind of like orchard in this area. We'd love to do peaches, apples. We'll see. So our perimeter fencing would come up probably to about here and go all the way around the back of the property to back of the house and up to the front there. And then this area, like I said, maybe a little orchard and a couple other options going through our head here. But that is pretty much it. There is a structure on the other side of that mobile home that's just a nice covered area. I'm thinking I might get a compost pile going out there. Can't wait to get like a four-wheeler or a mule or something, but I'm good with walking too. There's Kronk just laid out on the ground. Kronky, what you doing? All right, so that is it just for kind of the intro to this property, and just wanted to document what it's looking like here as we first get moved in. And I'm just going to keep updates coming and share the journey, as cliche as that sounds. That's what I want to do. Share it and have documentation for myself and my family. My kids won't remember what a lot of this looked like when they first moved in, so it'll be nice to have this to show them what everything looked like starting off. And I'll check back in when we have a nice sunny day and can show you the mountains, because it's one of the best features of being out here. And what do you know, there's the chickens.